Hello, once again, thank you for watching. This is Robin from City Sewing in New York, www.citysewing.com. This time I have a braid machine here. I want to show you how to replace the needle on these machines. It's the same system, changing the needle on the braid machine, on the setup machine, on the zigzag machine, on the wire machine. They're all the same. So I'm going to use the braid machine this time, but these needle are always the same for all type of these machines. The spray, like I said, the setup, the wire, whatever machine you have, this is the needle. We use a size 7 wrench, number 7 wrench. You can buy it on the hardware store, regular wrench number 7. Here you have the needle bar. There's a nut right over here that it's used to tighten it, the needle bar. So you could take a number 7 wrench and you could just go lefty to take the needle down, or righty to make it tight. When you're replacing the needle, you don't want to reinforce it too much. Remember, you're not pulling anything, so you just want the needle to sit and put on the machine. So make sure that you take your little 7 wrench. You could buy it at any hardware store, a regular number 7 wrench. You make it loose to the left or tight to the right. Do not over tight it, because they don't need that. Now, the second important thing about this is I want you to keep an eye on these here. I have 2 needles here on my hands, and I want to show you why I'm going to use the 2 needles. This needle has, in one side, it has a long groove that if you use a second needle, you could actually run the needle up and down on that groove. On the other side, you don't have a groove. You only have a groove in one side. This is important for you to know. So the groove, it's one side right over here. I could take a needle and run it up and down, as you can see. That groove needs to be completely on the left. So the groove, it's on this side right here, okay? The groove has to be on that side, and the non-groove side of the needle has to be to the right, pointing straight up here. Some needle bar, they do have a slot that when the needle goes in, you cannot turn it. But some machines doesn't have it, so you have to be careful with that. When you insert the needle, the groove on the needle has to be on the left. Non-groove, the other side of the needle has a little cutout, has a little slash, cutout, whatever you want to call it. It has to be straight to this part here. So make sure when you install the needle, loosen up your needle going left on the nut, drop the needle down. To replace it, just put your needle up, making 100% sure that the groove is completely on the left side of the machine, to your left. Once you have that, put the needle back in there, take your number 7 wrench, and just tighten it a little bit. Make sure that the needle is all the way up. I recommend sometimes, you take a small little plier, like I have a plier when I put the needle in, and I just make sure that I push it all the way up. If the needle is dropped down at 16 and 32, whatever size you drop it down, you don't put the needle all the way to the top, you are going to be getting a lot of skipping stitches. Okay, so that's the number one main priority when you change the needle. You have to have the groove completely to the left of the machine, and the needle has to be completely on the top of the position. Until you can't go any further, the machine will stop. There's a stop for the machine, the needle to stop there. Once you put the needle in, before you tighten it, I recommend take a little plier, put it in. Sometimes I even tap it. When I put it in, I even tap it a little bit. Just tap it a little bit. Just make sure that you hit it with something, or tap it with a little screwdriver, just to make sure it goes all the way up. Once you got it all the way up, take your number 7 wrench again, go to the right, and make the needle tight enough for holding it, not for pulling. You're not pulling anything. Okay? Once again, thank you for watching. This is Robin in New York, www.citysewing.com. Bye-bye.